All right, welcome back. We're at that moment where we want to bring you into everything that we're doing on the show. We want you to know that you're an integral part of this show. And we want you to, speak up on your head this morning. Get your views heard across the globe. Let us know what you want us to be talking about. And let's have your reaction on the things that we've talked about. We've talked about the Warri relays and the CAA Grand Prix. We've talked about football, the International Champions Cup. We've also talked about a whole lot of other issues. We've talked about golf. We've talked about many issues. Probably there's something that you think is missing and you want us to talk about it on the show. This is how you can do it. You can send us a mail, sportsthismorning@channelstv.com. You send us a mail. On Facebook, you can get across to us, channels-sports. And on Twitter, our verified handle at channels_sports. That's how you can get your views across to us. Let's even talk about the transfers, the crazy money people spending during this silly season. So we'll talk about that on the show. All right, Cecilia, let's quickly move on. I don't know if you have a tweet or two.
We'll just
to it. Okay, we'll move on. And you hinted earlier about a group of young athletes that got the opportunity to go to Germany, swimmers, and were able to do Nigeria proud. And we're talking about them right now at a very tender age. Yeah. They are, using their talent. A lot of them have been reflecting. They went to the 46th International Swimming Competition in Germany, and these young swimmers, they've been reflecting on their experience at the competition. These young swimmers we're talking about from the Ikoyi Club 1938. They finished on top of the table, beating competitors from 35 swimming clubs from 7 countries.
That's what we're talking about, man.
That's huge.
Yes, the swimmers were drawn across various schools in Lagos, and they returned with several certificates, trophies, outstanding performances in different categories, attaining personal best and all that in their different feats. When you have this, kids from all the schools across Lagos, Ikoyi Club, that's where all of them are practicing, members of the club and all that. I understand, the parents must be doing a very, very good job. And also the school. This is what we were talking about. 7 countries from across the world. They went to Germany, top it up, 25 swimming clubs across the world. What does that tell you?
Yeah, that you don't train in isolation.
That's it. So you have to go out and compete to see this. That's why it hurts and it's painful when our athletes can go outside the country and compete. And you expect miracle whenever there's now a major championship or at the senior level. Chinase was talking about South Africa, Gap, and I was like, what? You can't even compare. How many championships do they go for in a year? So they're miles ahead. So when you can't, these ones have the chance because they're still in school and they have the opportunity. They're in a club, that ready to sponsor them, give them everything they can for them to be able to compete well. What happened to those who've got the talent, who don't have the privilege to be here?
Cecilia, at a very, very tender age. And their experience, they are traveling abroad, they're competing against their age mates from, people who probably have better facilities, and they're doing all this. They have the experience. I'm so happy. A lot of these youngsters have been reflecting on their experience. So let's go listen to them, what they have to say, and hopefully the Swimming Federation is watching this and write some names down and of course invest in these young kids. Maybe we'll be talking about medals at the Olympics. So we'll take a listen and we'll come back for more Sports This Morning.
My inspiration, Michael Phelps, my parents. Michael Phelps because of his never die attitude and his awesome technique. And my parents because they always encourage me to do better. Like, for example, Germany training is rigorous. We have to wake up at 5 a.m. to do our training. And without their encouragement, I don't think all this would be possible.
Well, we had been training for a long time, so I just applied what I had learned in training to the event that I was doing, and I hope for the best.
What inspired you?
Well, I just wanted to. For me, it wasn't really about winning as much as beating my own personal best and seeing how fast I could go. So it was. I got pleasant surprise after my event. I did very well.
It was very good because last year I didn't win as many medals. This year I won more medals. I won more gold medals. I it was better for me because I experienced more stuff and I'm older now, so like the competition was harder, so it pushed me to do better.
What inspired me was my older brother Diole, because when I see him swim, it gives me a thought, what am I going to do, what strategy am I going to do? So for the past weeks I've been training, I've been getting better and better.
I come from Ilaja. When I was a baby, they threw me into the river to see if I could swim, but I floated. Swimming in Germany was a nerve-wracking experience. I really struggled with my diving, but my mom helped me before the competition.
My favorite stroke is backstroke, which I lost by half a second to my twin sister. It was very painful seeing her win and me losing, but I look forward to next year's training and improving my performance.
Germany was a very fun experience for me because it was my first time and I've never been to Germany before. That was just my first time being to Germany. It was actually very easy because the people I was racing were not that hard like the people I was racing in the Ikoyi club here.
All right, valuable experience you can't buy with money.
Yeah,
those kids already have it, and that's a stepping stone for greatness. Cecilia, I don't know what you have to say, but what those guys already have in them, some national athletes do not have it at all.
You know, I mean, the last kid that spoke, he says it was easy for him. I mean, everyone says nothing easy, but he says it was easy for himself because those he has been swimming against at the Ikoyi club are even better. Yeah. So it's right from here, right from school, right from the club. He's got the training, he's got the technique, he's got everything he needed, and he got there. It was easy for him. But the others, it wasn't so easy. They needed motivation from their parents and all that. And the first guy says, look, we had to wake up as early as 5 a.m.
It was rigorous.
Discipline, that's key. So you already got that. Now, when you have these athletes already having the techniques, they have the discipline and everything, what next? Just give them more competition. See if you can put them into...
How about the kid that was exuding so much self-belief and from this particular place, you know...
She's from Elijah. When you're from there, you know you can actually swim. That's what she's trying to tell everyone.
And the other little girl that was talking about losing to her sister. I mean, competition. They kept it in the family. She said, I lost by a few seconds to my sister.